Well, yeah. So like the first couple of classes were about discrimination, like you just said. But when we got into finally starting to talk about the Holocaust and how 11 million people died, that was almost just a number on the board for me. So when we got to the museum, and as soon as we got inside, basically, we went to an elevator with 20 other people, and it was pretty amazing, like how squished it was in there. And I couldn't imagine standing in there for hours on end with no food or water and just waiting to almost either be sent to die or just work for the rest of your life, usually. And even after we got up there, it stayed with me until the third floor, when we saw the sculpture of that the father and son made, and how it started in the quarry and just worked its way to off the train, just being pushed and screamed at, and then just the look in the people's faces, you could almost hear their screams when they were in the chambers. Like, it was really powerful. And Rio and I were together, and Renee like talked to us through the whole thing and shared why the rocks were there and why there was a quarry and stuff, and that was really powerful. And even the door in the center, like looking through that little piece, you could see, like, you could almost visualize just dead bodies everywhere from the gas chambers, and it was really sad. And Rio and I had to sit down and talk it out for a little while before we could carry on, and that was pretty powerful for me, and it really put everything into perspective. Well, like a lot of people have said before, when you'd walk around in school and hear racial jokes or religious jokes and stuff, you'd almost just shrug it off and walk away. But now that I've been through this and stuff, I've I've learned to go up to the person and give them facts about the Holocaust, whether or like other stuff, and let them know why they were being rude. I wouldn't really confront them angrily, but I'd try to talk to them nicely and respectfully first before like anything bad happens. Well, my brother, he went on this trip 3 years ago too, and he really influenced me because he came back and like he all he bought was a book. He didn't buy any souvenirs or anything, and it was really interesting because he had a lot to share about the museum alone and the cattle cars. And I was like, I'd like to go on this trip too, but I didn't understand anything about the Holocaust then because I was really young, and just the talking, and even in class, like at our school when we were learning about the Holocaust and stuff, that was like really powerful for me. So I'd like to like, I don't know, share with younger grade 7 students and grade 8 students in my class like about it and why it would be good, and almost I wouldn't give anything away, but I would share what would be good about it. Like, it's great for learning. It puts stuff in perspective, and like human rights in general. Yeah.